Hey guys, it's me, Gassique, and today I just kind of wanted to talk about a band I saw called Tristwch Y Fenywod, and I am so sorry if I've mispronounced that. It's Welsh, and they are a very pagan, kind of witchy, goth kind of musical outfit that I wanted to kind of highlight a little bit and let you know what I'm listening to and what I think you should be listening to. Before I begin all that, kind of brief update on what's going on at the moment. By the time you watch this, Ordinary Love, my latest single, should be out. So please download it, or stream it, I should say, share it, put it on your Spotify playlist, get it out there as much as possible. I think you'll really dig it, especially if you liked my last single, Unglory. This time it's a little bit more energy, I guess, than Unglory, and it's got a little bit more of a beat, let's say. There's a bit of pace behind it. So I hope you really enjoy that. That's called Ordinary Love. Check it out. I'll link it. All the links I'll put at the bottom and here and wherever so you can see it. On top of this, I also created a music video for it, which is actually super interesting because I think people who watch it will realise that I made it all with AI. And I've never done anything like that before, but I using Midjourney to create the initial images, then using something called Kling, which is a video generator. There's a few out there, but I decided to go with Kling. I've been able to put together a pretty cool music video that's all set in like a grungy, disgusting kind of dirty disco club that I think is really cool. So you should check it out. And again, like save it, add it to playlists or whatever and all this. But I'm interested in what people think. It's pretty obvious when you look at the detail that it's actually AI. But I had a really good time making it. And I thought, why not? I wanted to experiment, so I gave it a go. And yeah, I want to see what people think of it. Is it some people are going to be like, oh, so obviously AI, or why didn't you just go out with a camera and shoot it and stuff like that? And that's fine, but I kind of wanted to try it anyway. So yeah, have a look and see what you think. At the moment, I'm recording my current song I'm working on called Raindrops, which is actually another old voice memo that I've kind of pulled out from my list of old ideas, and I'm trying to rework and make it a bit more interesting. So that will probably be the next single. So check that out if it's not out already. And I want to let you know also that my store has now got, it should be open now and it should be international. So I think it was UK only, but now it should be EU and yeah, worldwide. I think apart from some countries that I had to sign up to a Shopify premiere thing or something in order to unlock, but I think the main ones are in there. So yeah, go check it out because I've got some new designs which I'll kind of throw up now whilst I'm talking that I've done myself. I think they're pretty cool, a little bit different. Again, I'm kind of experimenting here in this space, but it would be nice if I could get a few sales off that, at least to recoup some of the money that goes into a Shopify monthly subscription. So check it out. If you can buy something, that's great. So enough about that, about the self-promotion. And I wanted to talk about, again, Tristwch Y Fenywod. I'm going to say that it's certainly, it creates a mood, it creates an environment. It's very dark, moody. As I said, it's kind of got this whole like ancient witchy, paganistic vibe about it. But it also like rocks. It's also like drenched in all this kind of reverb, and it feels like you're this ethereal, like spiritual awakening kind of thing, and it's really great. So it's three ladies who I believe are from other different bands and outfits that have come together. I saw them a couple of nights ago in St Pancras. I think it's literally called St Pancras Old Church, which is near King's Cross. If you get the Eurostar into London, you'll probably come into St Pancras International. Well, you will do. I don't know where else you go. And it's right next to there. It's like on a little park. You could walk there and take a look, but it's this tiny church, so it hardly fit anyone in there. And it was so cool because it's, as I said, very small. It's literally a church, and you've got this sound that is very intimate and very, again, gothic. So the church setting was really cool. Support band was a woman just by herself called the Seer. And that was quite trippy. She put some cool melody over her vocals, and it ranged from, it's very basic beats to like quite noise based, which I like, and a lot of kind of spiritual singing, but a bit different from the main band. This was a little bit more abstract, I would say, and there was some like bits where there was like sampling people talking, and it only really stopped about 3 times throughout the whole set. And it really was great to have that kind of like way of leading you into like the main act. So when Tristwch Y Fenywod turned up, came on stage, they started by doing a just a cappella, I guess, like sound of them. I want to say like doing, what's it called, the Satan's kind of triangle cross thing. Oh my god, there's probably a word for it, but they started off doing that, and then they went on to play, and they've got electric drum kit, when really it's just a for the most part, a snare and like essentially what is a floor tom, and that was the kind of main beat of it. A bass, which is very, again, deep, loud, but quite wishy-washy as well at the same time. So it felt very wet in that respect, kind of lulling you in. The main woman's vocals were, again, kind of had the production on it. It felt like, I don't really know what they did. Like, it's very reverby again, but there was something on it which I couldn't quite put my finger on. It might be something quite simple that I'm just too thick to realise, but it made it again sound very, very ghost-like, and I thought it was pretty cool. And on top of that, the main thing and the main sound that they're getting from is, I want to say it's like a Russian zither, like modified. So I think they've got contact mic in the middle, and it's like 2 of them put together, tuned differently on each side. So it means that, because she kept like swapping it around, so I think it's like she'd play one song one side, play one song another side, and then sometimes she would play both sides together. And again, it kind of the music itself, it kind of can get a bit noise, it can get a bit like abstract and loud and weird and like macabre, but it's something that I feel like if you haven't listened to them, you should go out of your way and listen to them, and also listen to it live, because I was really lucky to see it in that setting of a church, because that really added to the atmosphere of it all. But I think if you can get a chance to go see it, then definitely go. I have this thing, and I always say this, but there's no such thing as good or bad. There's boring and interesting. So it doesn't mean like I like a particular genre, or like I might like this cheesy pop song. The reason why I might like it is because it's interesting. People might say, oh, that music's crap or whatever, and I'm like, it's not really that's not really how it works for me. It's boring and interesting. There's some really great music out there, really great musicians, in the traditional sense, but I find it really boring. Like Coldplay for one. I think there's one Coldplay song that I like, but I find the rest of it super boring. But that's not to say it's not good music, because that's all subjective anyway. So yeah, this band, for instance, super interesting. So I highly recommend you go see them. I'm kind of using this as well as a platform, even though I've just spouted a load of self-promotion stuff as well, but just to add it into the mix. Talk about mix is that I've now got a now playing mix playlist on Spotify and also on YouTube that I'll link to, which I'm going to update quite regularly to music that I've been listening to, or that it might be new stuff, it might be old stuff, and what I think you should be listening to, basically, which is the whole point of having a curated playlist. So I also want to make it, like, open it up for submissions as well. So if there's something that, if you've got a song or whatever it is that you want to kind of launch, or you want to get people listening to, then I'm going to say, just send it to me. You can send it to me through the channel here, or legassique@gmail.com. Maybe it's a bad idea opening that email address up, I don't know, but or you could go to my Instagram, Gassique, message me through there, whatever it is, like, feel free to send it, and if I like it, I'll stick it up on the playlist. But I have to genuinely like it. It's one of those things. So I would like to say that if you want to keep on track, you don't necessarily want to watch these videos or whatever it might be, but you just want a quick and easy way of hearing some like new interesting music, which I'm always a big fan of. And I don't normally find playlists that kind of cater, I guess, for like my taste, which can be across anything. And I find it quite difficult sometimes, to find cool new music, and it kind of gets lost in the sea of all this other stuff or other people's tastes. So if you like what you feel like I like, or you just want to give it a go and just see what comes up, then please subscribe to the YouTube, follow the playlist down below, but follow my Spotify playlist as well, which I will link to. So go down, check it out, and thanks very much. So that's it, short and sweet today. Again, check out my latest single, Ordinary Love. It is out now. I really hope that you like it, and there's more of that to come. Thanks, everyone.